This is the Wiiviewer.
And the LilWiiviewer.
We're going to be talking about the Splatoon demo. So what'd you think of it?
It was fun.
So basically, if you don't know, Nintendo is giving us 3 opportunities at 1 hour apiece to try out the multiplayer aspects of Splatoon. Basically, they're testing out their servers. What did you think of the guns?
They gave you 4 to select from in the demo. I would have thought that they'd give you less because, it's a demo, but no, they did pretty well. I liked the guns. They were all really neat, and they all came with different sub-weapons, which was grenades.
If you want to think about it in guns, pistol, sniper rifle, machine gun, and paint roller.
I'm just gonna go with steamroller, because that's just what it is. That's what it feels like. The paint roller does run out of ink quickly, which makes it so you have to, paint quickly, dive in, and you're getting shot from everywhere, so, you have to dive quickly, get out, and get rid of your problem before you can actually be safe again. The ink is kind of what makes the game interesting, because not only do you have to spray it everywhere, but you run out of it.
The whole idea of this turf war that you're playing, you're trying to make the entire area your color.
It really is that simple. Every single weapon in this game is paint.
You're putting ink everywhere. It's not a set thing. The game is constantly changing the environment around you based on what you're doing. And I didn't notice any slowdown. Even the server test, we only ran into a couple problems where we couldn't connect.
And then afterwards, it just kind of fixed itself.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
I know. If this is what it's like in the full game, which I really hope so, this is gonna be a great game.
When I first saw the game footage and the direct, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really choppy at times. It's constantly having to change the environments around you with the different paint colors. But no, the thing was buttery smooth. So let's talk about the things we didn't like.
I didn't really favor the charged weapon, which is basically the sniper rifle. 1, I suck at snipers. And 2, you have to be really precise, and I immediately turned off motion controls because it was kind of hard to move with motion controls and the stick at the same time. With the stick, it's really hard to aim with a sniper because your sensitivity is so high. In fact, I had to lower the sensitivity just to make it so that I could play decently.
Yeah, I didn't like the motion controls. I don't like lifting my gamepad around. That's why I just use the stick.
The motion controls are weird because with them on, you can't use the stick to move up and down. I was having trouble actually aiming upwards when I had the motion controls on. The only way to actually aim upwards with a stick, because usually the stick is how you would do more harder movements, is turning the motion controls off. I hope in the full game that option is that you can actually use up and down access with the stick, because it was really weird.
Now the only other negative thing I would say is the title screen music. It sounded like a dog howling.
I actually think the music in this game's pretty awesome.
No, not the title screen music. That was awful. It's like, my ears are bleeding.
You mean...
Oh, you're giving it way too much credit. It was...
One more thing I didn't like about this game is that there was just kind of people that would idle and do nothing. And you can notice this because there was no points and they had nothing. I think if they're idle for 1 minute, which is pretty safe to say, you're missing a third of your game, you should be out of it. I think that it should just result in a ban for at least an hour so that people who deserve to play the game should play it.
What if they have a bad internet connection?
Even if they have a bad internet connection, they can still play the game. They don't stand still if they have a bad internet connection. They're just a little choppy at times. But even that didn't happen in this game.
I mean, what's the advantage of them standing still?
Nothing.
Then why would they do it?
They're jerks taking up positions for other people. It's just the internet. They want to make teams lose.
Did you notice that they had birds flying around? I thought that was kind of a weird addition to add in. I mean, that's extra processing to put birds flying around. And I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, you think this is their secret way of saying that they were looking at it like a bird crap and go, there's a game?
No, I think it's just Nintendo likes their details. And it's especially apparent in this game.
Splatoon demo. You can't really download this because by the time this comes out, it'll be already over. We're not going to say buy, rent, sale, or skip yet. But what did you think of the game, just playing this demo?
I want it now. It's fun.
I liked it too. I thought it was really fun. Couldn't believe how smooth the animations were and how easy it was to get down the controls.
I would have to agree with the getting down with the controls. This is the weirdest game ever. There's pretty much nothing like it. I'm surprised how quickly I got down the controls because I jumped right into the game. I skipped the tutorial. The fact that the turning into squid is just so natural is just really weird. And I think they pulled it off really well.
Like I said, I agree with you. I can't wait to play it when it comes out too.